Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Srinivas.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay.
That's
You can start the recording.
yeah. Done.
You know what? You know,
Yeah.
this is the topic which I discussed in our last class. So do you want to go to any of the topic?
No, clear.
Right? Yeah. HTML line breaks. So look at about the image tag, right? The line breaks are like, so whenever you type something, like usually it will not be wrapped into the next line. So for example, if you type a paragraph, we have typed a couple of lines within a body tag, right? But when you open this HTML page in a browser, though you have typed here in the multiple lines, but it will not show you in the multiple lines. It will show you the multiple lines next to each other. Yeah, because like here by default HTML is going to ignore all your spaces and the new lines and everything. That's where like it's ignoring though you have typed a new line. So, but if it's not giving a new line, but we should have something, right? Otherwise, I do, in all the cases, I do not want everything to be single line. I want definitely to be some parts to be in the multiple lines, right?
Okay.
So you have to apply a line break tag. So line break is a tag, so which can be applied using a tag called BR tag. When you use this tag, it's going to give you a
New line.
new line exactly. Wherever you wish, you can for two I give. So that means these two is going to appear in new line, and from third line onwards, once again it will be the same line. Wherever you wish to have the new line, you have to use this tag to appear the data into the multiple lines. Line breaks. The HTML commenting. So we have seen the commenting in the Java, right? So we know how it works. Commenting in Java, maybe in the second class.
Yeah.
So in the same way,
I remember that.
yeah, in the same way we do have something commenting in the form of HTML. So for what purpose? So we know for what purpose commenting, right? To hide of a code or to skip something that's part of execution. The HTML commenting is in the form of like this is the begin tag and this is end tag. In between, whatever the tags which you have, so all those things are going to be commented.
Okay.
So means it's equivalent to your like we are beginning a slash star and slash star slash, right? In the same way, yeah. So this is the beginning tag and this ending tag. In between whatever you have, everything is going to be commented. For example, this is my content, for example. So these are the two lines in case if I wish to comment. That's the begin. And you can see the color difference as well in the my UI.
Yeah.
Right? These two lines are commented.
Hmm.
So when I view, so but these two lines are commented, but still those things will not be appear in the UI, but you can see them offline. So I'll show you. See, the two lines are commented, right? Being a, like an end user who is viewing this particular page, they won't be able to see that because it was hidden, right? It not like seeing the content like anything can get commented. Just click on right click for page resource. You click on this, here you can see that the commented code. Yes, it is sending to the browser, but it's commenting. It's visible false as mark. to not to display on the browser URL, but in the code perspective, it does exist, right? That's why
Yes.
we could see that code existing, but that because it's commented, it was not displaying anything on the front end from the user perspective.
Understood.
Yeah. Basically, this commenting is like either you can skip some piece of code or you can use it for documentation. It's for any purpose, like it all depends on the requirement.
Okay.
Clear?
And clear.
So tables, working with tables. So whenever you are working with any kind of HTML page, data will not be aligned properly. So for
Okay.
example, certain fields, right? Suppose if I add a, you know, right, how to add a text field.
Hmm.
Do you remember how to add a text field?
No. No.
Okay, so I'll just show you the purpose of the table, then I'll tell you about other things. So the text field will be
We
covered.
didn't discuss it, right?
Yes, so this one form tag. Here we
Okay,
have
you're
discussed about it.
no.
So
Okay,
generally, you know, some you have some idea right for that purpose. I just asked.
no. Just I was thinking, X-ray. Didn't remember. Just I forgot. That's why I'm thinking, what is that?
No. So I'll just show you how it looks like. First. I'll just add those things for demonstration purpose, but we'll discuss in the down the line. Assume that this is the form which is designed.
Okay, we need to give input.
How my table is looking? This is left side, and after that this box is starting, and this is on the left side after the image starting. So this is like aligned properly now, right?
No.
Doesn't seems to be like proper look. Right? Yeah, when we say some form we are entering, it should be like aligned properly. It should be like in appearance perspective also. It should be like then should be better.
Yeah, the spaces and everything.
Everything. So that's where we use a table. Just I'll show how we can change this layout using a table. Then I'll come back to the discussion.
Okay.
I'll explain it once again. Now you can see the difference. This is far better, right?
Yeah, this is
Of course, coloring one, those things are not that. Just we are focusing on the alignment purpose.
yeah, alignment is
Now we come back to the discussion. HTML table. If you want to display anything in a formatted and the alignment and the structure wise, if you have a specific format that needs to be displayed with this number of rows and this number of columns and all those things, you can play around with all those things with the table. Table has table type, tr type is th type, td. Has properties border, rowspan, colspan. Table is a type. You want to display any kind of a tabular information on your browser URL. So as many number of rows you want, that many tr tags has to be begun. Tr is nothing but table row.
Okay, table row.
Yeah, as many number of rows you wish to have in that particular table, that many tr tags has to be placed. And within that tr tag, within that means within that row, how many columns you want, right?
Okay.
This is table data. Means if you have three TD tags, means 3 columns you are adding in that particular row.
Okay. TD means columns.
Table data columns.
Okay.
Okay. So if you have 3 tags, TD tags used means 2 columns, 3 columns.
Okay.
TH is also for columns, which is called table heading, means only for the column headings.
Okay.
When you write a column, definitely you add some heading on the top, right?
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
They both are for the columns, but this is for table heading usually preferred, and this is
Okay.
for table data.
Okay.
Now we'll come back to the table.
Hmm.
This is the table type we have started, right?
Mm.
2 TR tags. This is one TR tag and this one TR tag. Means we are beginning
Mm.
tag and we are closing tag. That means
Mm.
our table is on 2 rows. This is first row and this is second row, right?
Yes.
Within that row, 2 TD tags. This is first TD, second TD.
Mm.
So this is combination of first row. And when it comes to second row, once again, first TD, second TD, right?
Mm.
This is how the
Okay.
table looks like. Now I'll try one more table. Table.
So if we don't give the table data, I mean TD,
Mhm.
what happens? The first name and the box, does it come side? Won't it come side by side, like first name and the
You do
box?
not want complete TDs, one TD.
No, just I will want to remove the TDs and just I want to
You
see
want
the
to
table.
remove these TDs. That means I have used a single TD.
Okay.
This is alright. You would like to test.
Oh yeah. Huh.
So then what happens? First name is after that immediately this text box displays, and age immediately text box displays. Then once again alignment will be off
Oh, is it is not?
because as and when see this is how many characters? 9 characters. After display 9 characters, box started. This is
Okay.
characters. After display third character, box started.
Okay.
Both should. So when you are expecting certain fixed size, so this should be 1 TD and this should be 1 TD. Then only your representation as per your expectation.
Okay. Okay.
But what happens?
Oh, got it. So we need to give TDs all the way.
Yes.
Okay.
This all depends. Like if you're like here also same size, then it works.
Okay.
Yes. Can remove TDs provided only this one, right? Yeah,
Mm.
I gave something just to show you that out. So now for you, though I have removed a TD, it appears that those are aligned because left side
The
size is
same.
the same.
Three. Okay. Three are.
That doesn't like make any UI difference, but in reality,
Mm.
label can be
Mm.
anything, right? Some will be like bigger than this.
Mm.
Then your alignment will be off, right? So always make sure to have the
Okay. Depending on the data, we need to do the changes. I mean.
yes. So like when you want to design a form, you know how it looks like, right? So you
Yeah.
have to take care of all these things.
Mm.
Small table I'm drawing here. That is 5 rows I'm adding. Okay.
Mm.
Right now for you nothing it displayed, but actually it displayed something background.
Mm.
So try to say student number and also student number and grade. So student number name grade came, right?
Mm.
Student number 1. 3, 4. There is a table form, right? Student number
Mm.
and grade. So
Mm.
want to have some kind of a border, so I can use this property. So this is the property which I have. Want to have some kind of a representation. So for you, it's not appearing like a table, right? So I'll just add a border. Border
Okay.
equal to 1. So it looks like a table form now.
Oh, okay.
It draws a border for each
Mm.
side. So kind of like Excel grid.
Okay.
Okay. So
Mm.
now here, this many rows and this many columns are added, right?
Mm.
So
Mm.
this one student number, name, and grade. So
Mm.
I can apply width and height as well. What is the width? Width, I say the default how much size it appeared, this small size, right? Now I'll
Mm.
use the box sizes. Width, I would like to say 2%. Sizes I'm increasing now. Width is
Mm.
increased, right?
Mm.
Height, HAGST. Height is not appearing, so I leave it. So width is increased, right? Now
Mm.
these are like table headings, right?
Mm.
So instead of going for table data is nothing but simple, looks like table data. So if
Mm.
I use this one, the other one, TH.
Mm.
So when I use a TH, automatically that becomes like the format of like alignment. So I'm
Mm.
just changing to TH.
Oh, okay. Table heading.
Yes, first row is heading, right?
Oh, yeah.
Again,
Mm.
when I use a table, convert into the first table heading,
Oh, yeah. Mm.
see that difference. So it will be converted into bold automatically, and it will be aligned center.
Oh, as we declared student number, name, grade as table
Table
heading,
heading,
so automatically it converted into the bold.
convert into bold and aligned into center for each
Ah,
row.
center. Okay.
The
Okay.
table
Mm.
heading is a because it's meant for heading. So heading
Mm.
obviously will write at the center of the column, right?
Mm. Yes.
Just to make a difference, they have given this the bold.
Mm. Mm.
Now this is your table of form. So
Mm.
the table TR, TH, and TD. TD is small regular table data. You want to display the table heading. This is how.
Okay.
Got it?
Understood.
Now row span and the col span. These are the two spanning properties in case if you want to merge the cells.
Mm.
There are some cases that I would like to merge cells.
Mm.
Right now, each are all of these are like individual cells, right?
Mm.
For example, for these two guys, grade A is common.
Mm.
So so I would like to, because this is like the system, I would like to code something in a different way, that I will write A only once in front of these two guys. So
Mm.
usually when we are taking a notes in the books, so we'll just add a single A and we'll just use the array symbol, right? Just to
Yeah.
make A is common for both the guys.
Mm. Mm.
When
Yes.
we are writing a note, suppose this value is common for these two guys, we might
Mm.
not write A in both the places. We'll just add A and we'll just put some kind of a curly bracket, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that means like your indication that so for these two cells the value is same.
Mm.
So for this case, grade A is same. So I'm going to
Mm.
merge these two rows now.
Okay.
Property called row span property.
Okay.
So in this case, the Ram and Harita are running same value. So I'll say
Yeah. Mm.
row span equal to how many rows you would like to match? Two rows. Okay.
Two.
Those are the two
Two
guys.
rows.
That's all.
Mm.
Now you can see the difference.
Oh, it
For both
go.
of them,
Okay.
the value is same right now.
Understood.
Okay.
Understood.
The same way in case if you want to match the columns right now. So now you after merging, there is only single column
Mm.
for the guys, right? There is no separations as such. Suppose if you want to match
Ah,
the columns,
the rows got clubbed. Okay.
yes, those are
Mm.
clubbed and those are matched now. But if you
Mm.
want to club in the same way the columns, for example, I would like to put a common heading. I do not want two separate headings for this because I would like to use a common heading for two columns. So it's great. You can say colspan equal to 2. So as many number of spannings you wish, that many number you have to use. So I just added a single column, but I said that span 2 columns. So this is going to give me the first two headings. These two are merged. These two columns merge now.
Okay, just you give name and grade. Okay.
A single common heading for two columns.
Understood.
Right?
Understood.
The columns and clear the usage.
Oh yeah, clear.
Yeah, this is how we'll add the alignments and next one the unordered list. In case if you want to display a couple of items in the UI, for example, let's say you are you might have already seen in many websites, like there will be a question and below that there will be a couple of points associated to it. So you can use one of the list tag, means like unordered list tag you can use it, means to give couple of options under the particular sub heading with some kind of a bulleted points, you can use this unordered list. Unordered list is like just to display multiple information under the single entity. I'll show you how it looks like. Unordered list is titled UL tag. I'll just use the break tag as well to give a new line. Within unordered, let's say also I would like to say root. So in unordered list, I can have any number of list items. Li. Li is nothing list item. So there is a side heading. After that, with some kind of a bullet, you could see the list of values, right? You might have seen something in the website, right? There will be some point, and the below will be having bulleted points to supporting information, right? So if you want to see something kind, this is kind of like unordered list. So there is no kind of a numbering for it. It just gives a kind of a bulleted for it. Okay. Like that, as many number of elements you have, so automatically bullet comes into picture. The next one is the ordered list. So this is equivalent to an unordered list, but the thing is like you'll be having the ordering, means you will be having a numbering for each and every item that you use.
Okay.
It gives a numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. The previous there was no number, right? It simply
no number.
Gives a number, and if you want some order to be mentioned, you can use that. I'll just say fruits, but he'll say ordered list OL. The previous case unordered list.
Unordered, yes. This is the ordered list.
Let's see the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Did we give any numbering manually? No, right? I just said ordered list.
Ordered list, yeah.
As the number of items you add, so that many automatically. So if you required something else.
Li means list, right? Li banana.
Li and the value, whatever the value.
No, that is list. Li means?
Li means list item.
Okay, list item, okay.
What are the value you just give, so serial number automatically pops up.
Okay, only due to the ordered list. Okay, tag.
Ordered list. Here, by default, the serial number came to the form of numbering, right? All numbers. But there are certain cases that you might want something else, like either alphabets or maybe Roman number.
Okay.
You can achieve. So, ordered list has a property called type. Default type equal to 1. So, type is nothing but the serial number ordering. Default is 1. So, that's where like the type is giving us the default as numbering. Suppose you want to have the alphabets, just give the type equal to capital A.
Okay.
ABCD format.
Okay. Without any specification means by default it will give the numbers.
Number. So it's equal to type equal to 1.
Yeah.
Consider equal to, so you could see that value in the form of like numbers. Small
Understood.
a, it will be in the small ABCD.
Okay, small ABCD. Okay.
If we give capital I, it will be in.
Roman values.
Yes. So
Oh
without
yeah.
even doing any kind of effort, like simply we could see that the simply it's being rendering, right? So
Mm,
in
mm.
small Roman numbers.
Understood.
Like that, if we can mention anything, so it's going to give us the values accordingly. If you has many number of options you have, it automatically increments that. The program
Mm,
itself is built in such a way, a tag.
mm, mm,
The
mm,
developer do not need to write any logic to display as such.
mm,
It automatically.
mm.
Alright.
Understood.
The form and the input tags.
Form and input tags. Okay.
The form is a tag in case you want to accept any information in the form of like in the registration form or anything. So all those like you definitely need to if you want to ask for a name, so there will be text box, right? Age
Mm,
in any fields. So all those things is part of a form. So everything has to be enclosed in a form tag.
mm.
So that you can apply anything on top of it, like you can retrieve that information, you can apply some functionalities on top of it. So form is a basic tag which is going to encapsulate all the tags that you are going to mention about the input tags. Okay, we are having many input tags.
Okay. Mm.
Input tags. Text hidden checkbox. Text area. So these are the various kind of types. Like if you want to display a regular kind of text box, you have to go for input type equal to text.
Mm.
You have seen, right? Type somewhere type equal to text, right?
Mm.
It's a simple text box. If you use type
Mm.
equal to password, it gives you the password field. So when we are logging into our email accounts, so the second box when you enter a password, it will be masked into special characters, right? It will be a star.
Mm.
So if
Mm.
you want to appear have any kind of field as such, you just need to say type equal to password. So
Mm.
you do not need to write any logic at all. So type equal to password, if you say, it automatically masks it to that
Mm.
star. If it's a type equal to hidden, the field is going to be hidden from the UI. In the background, it does exist.
Mm.
So when I say type equal to radio box, means it's a radio button. The usually you go for when you are giving an option to select a gender, male or female, but two options, right? You
Mm.
click the
Mm.
radio option,
Mm.
checkbox. So checkbox means when we are opting the user to select multiple values, means the courses, for example. So there
Mm.
are a lot of courses you can opt. So you can use a checkbox
Mm.
and select. The
Mm.
select is a box like if you want to select a country name or a city name, anything which is having couple of values, and after that you need to select only one. You need to just select as an option, which is going to give us a drop down box.
Okay. Okay.
So
Mm.
all these things from up to here, a type equal to, if you change type equal to text, password, hidden, radio, and anything, accordingly changes. But this one, it doesn't come under a type. There will be a separate tag called select. It's going to give you the list of values for it. Okay.
Okay. Mm.
And
Mm.
this is also separate tag. Text area means usually when you are asking to enter an address,
Mm.
address doesn't fulfill the requirement in single line, right? User has to
Mm.
type in multiple lines. So
Mm.
a text area kind of a thing where you can span his content in the multiple lines.
Mm.
So these three are the different kind of a buttons.
Mm.
This is a button without any kind of a functionality, plain button. And this is
Mm.
the reset functionality and submit functionality.
Mm.
When you choose a type equal to reset, so let's say the screen is full of button fields. User has
Mm.
entered a lot of things. but for some reason you would like to clear everything. Manually you cannot go and for each individual field and clearing content is takes some time, right? So place a button with the reset. When you click on this button, screen whatever, no matter like how many fields are there in your skin, in seconds it's going to clear everything. So when you say submit, it's going to submit the form. Okay. So I'll just do with an example by covering all these things in a single form. Okay.
Okay.
Then we'll talk about individual things. Definitely, this is student form is it is advisable to go with the table, right? Just to have a better alignment.
Okay. Okay.
I'll just use. Student info, and we are going to listen now. Type the password. Solve. Just cover text and password. Then radio. Courses. People. So accept this, record all other things, right? Now,
Sir.
select and address. So I'll go for I'll add all 3 buttons in. Total matter. Input code. Right? Except hidden, everything is clear, right? Hidden button also will add it here. Equal to hidden. Something else. One add from.
Oh.
So what we designed is first one student number.
Number.
Text field, right?
Text.
So obviously simply text, so text anything. Next one, the password. Just mention that equal to password. And then we type, because it's we choosing it as a password, it automatically shows. We don't have to write any logic for it.
So here also we can use the text. Okay, text means we can view the.
You can use a password, right? Or any
Okay,
password.
that's why. Okay.
Not what is shown by the user. The person sitting next.
Yeah.
The person next to sector, they should not see this. Right?
No, yeah. It should be in a different format, like dots. Yeah.
So here, the gender. Pick anything you can choose. 3 tables out of this value. Right? Next
Yeah.
one, box. You can
Course.
apply multiple courses. Next one, address. You able to type multiple things, right?
Yeah.
Next one, country. You can choose anything because this is select box. So here, when you click on go, nothing will happen because this is a simple button which doesn't have any functionality. That can be written only in the JavaScript.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, so we can't write it in H. Okay, just we can only design in HTML.
Design in HTML. HTML is like basically for UI purpose, right?
Okay.
How you want the writer to present. So once you know how to write JavaScript, then you can write something that when you click on this one, what needs to be happened.
We can't do anything for buttons like this. I mean, if once we click on the button, it should do something action, right?
That is JavaScript.
Yeah. So
once you see the JavaScript, that we link this to JavaScript now.
Oh, okay.
Clear is a button. See that in my form, I have a lot of values, right? When I say clear, some type of
Oh, does it cleans everything?
Clears. That means I forgot something. Yes, I forgot something. I told you it should be in the form of form type.
Oh yeah,
We discussed and while typing I forgot. Just added a form type. Let me type in something as usual. Some process whatever. I click on clear. It brings you to the original state. Cleared everything, right? Wherever
but you said just now you said for buttons we can't write the.
Here we have 3 types of buttons. 3 types of buttons. One is simple button. The other one is reset button.
Reset and submit.
For reset and submit, they came up with their own functionality.
Okay.
So when I choose input type equal to reset, did we write anything here? No, right? I just mentioned type equal to reset. I just used that label equal to whatever I wish. The type equal to submit means I just called, right?
Oh.
We haven't created these buttons themselves has some functionality.
Okay.
So whenever you do something, you click on it automatically. But this one, this is a plain button, doesn't have any functionality. These are meant for writing your own functionality. That's where we'll write our stuff in JavaScript and that we'll link here.
Understood.
But clear is it's a standard functionality, right? To clear something. So they have given the default functionality. So submit is like when you click on the submit button, this submits the form to the next level. If this form is, if your intention is your form, this form needs to be sent to someone else, you have to send the accordingly. Otherwise, by default it submits to the current page. When I click on it, see right now, it is ending with student form, right? When I click on it, you can see the difference. What happened? So,
Okay, it
whatever,
submitted that to student form.
exactly, it's submitted to student because I have like in the same right now I'm using the same HTML page.
Mm.
If I want to submit to someone else, to give something here in the form of like action. Here I can say that action equal to some page. For example, my HTML is there, right?
Mm.
So, for example, when I click on this one, I would like to send my data to the other page. I fill something, whatever I wish. When I click on it, it goes to my HTML page with all this information, whatever you have entered. This is submitted
Okay.
step, right?
Oh yeah, understood.
So
If
action
we want that registration form to submit the destination location, we need to specify the destination location where it should
exactly in the form type we have an option called action.
action. Okay, in the form place. Okay.
Okay, this form type the action is going to look where you want your action to be navigated. So this is
Mm.
the page.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
so clear and submit they came up with their own functionality. Means it's a standard
Mm.
functionality. Clear means to clear the screen. Submit means to submit the form. That's all.
Mm.
So this is the plain button. I just given a caption as go. You can do what you can give whatever you want. So
Mm.
here the value indicates that what is the label you are looking on the button.
Okay.
Okay,
Understood.
I'll just do nothing. Just a label it. So it gives you do nothing. Because it cannot be from anything. So that's what like we are going to say in the JavaScript.
Understood.
Clear?
Clear, clear.
We can add the various kind of components and the hidden that we are seeing here. Actually, page resource. Input type equal to hidden and this one. So this is the value that is going to be sent to another guy, another form. Hidden means I do not
Okay.
want to display on the browser, but still I would like to carry something to the next page.
Okay, you don't want to display, but you want to send it to the next page. Okay.
Next page with the information that this is the information. Means there are some cases like we do not want to display, but still I would like
Mm.
to send something to the next level.
Mm.
I'll go for the hidden field, which is hidden from the user perspective, but still it has some meaning in the background.
Okay.
In this
Mm.
case, what I gave hidden equal to something, right? Input type equal to hidden, name is
Mm.
student key, and value equal to something. So in the
Mm.
next phase, he is going to request for to give me the value for student key. Then he will be able to get the value 1 to 3.
Mm.
Okay, that's how we
Mm.
can get the value out of it.
Mm.
Clear?
Understood. Mm.
Any
Clear.
doubts on the topics whatever we discussed today?
Mm. No, clear.
Clear, right?
Clear.
Okay, Arita, I think we are good for today,
Mm.
and we'll continue tomorrow with the next topics.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay then. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Good night.
Good night.